Hello, my name is Catherine Benavides and I'm the President of Injury Management Organization. Injury Management is a healthcare management company that works with various parties, including the insurance carrier, the employer, the third-party administrator, the providers that are selected among the network, and the medical case manager. You as the employee are the most important member of the team. With that said, it's really important that we communicate with you at all times should an injury occur. IMO has been selected to be the Workers' Compensation Healthcare Network called IMO Med Select Network. We will work with you to assist to ensure that the appropriate communication and effective medical care is being provided for you. We are very committed to ensure that effective medical care and that a safe stay at work and return to work plan is achieved. The IMO professional staff, including our provider relations and our registered nurses, our telephonic case managers, would like to answer some questions for you that may come up during the recovery of your injury.
What is a service area?
A service area is any county in which IMO Med Select Network operates in, providing doctors and healthcare providers for an injured employee. Injury management will have healthcare providers available in each county that is listed in the service area.
May I use a P.O. box for my official address when I participate in the network?
No, the network requires for you to have a physical address in order to ensure that all communication reaches the injured employee.
Will I need to sign any forms to participate in the network?
Yes. Your employer will provide you with a notice of network requirements and an acknowledgement form that must be signed by you prior to your injury in order for you to participate in the network.
What will happen if I choose not to sign the acknowledgement form?
If an employee receives the notice of network requirements and refuses to sign the acknowledgement form, they're still required to participate in the network.
Who is responsible for paying my medical care if I receive treatment outside of the network?
If an employee receives healthcare services from an out-of-network provider, you may be held financially responsible for the healthcare services provided, if it's in fact later determined that you live in a network service area.
How do I choose my treating doctor?
After your injury, you must choose your doctor from the network provider list and complete a form called the Initial Request of Treating Doctors. If you need help choosing your treating doctor, you may call the Customer Care Coordinator for assistance. A list of providers is available on our website at www.injurymanagement.com.
How can I nominate a doctor for the certified network?
The IMO Med Select Network offers a process where you can recommend a doctor. The first thing that you would need to do is to obtain the form, and you can either get that from your employer or from the website. After you complete the form, you return the form to either your employer or to IMO. We will then start the credentialing process. We'll contact your provider and find out if they are interested in being a part of the certified network. If they are and they qualify, then we will move forward. But if they do not qualify, you will need to choose a different provider from the IMO provider list.
Am I required to see a doctor close to my residence?
Although the network must provide you with access to treating doctors within 30 miles of your residence, you are entitled to choose any treating doctor from the network list.
Can I change my treating doctor?
Yes, but your changes are limited. IMO Med Select Network wants to make sure that we offer the best quality and continuity of care for our injured employees. Change number 1 is called your alternate choice. You must contact your employer or IMO to receive the form to change from your initial treating doctor. Change number 2 is called the subsequent change. If you've already made your alternate change, but you're still not satisfied that you're receiving the care and happy with the treating doctor that you've selected, you do have this choice. You must fill out the form and it must be approved by the IMO Med Select Network before you can change to another treating doctor.
What do I do if my treating doctor dies, retires, or leaves the network?
If your doctor dies, retires, or leaves the network, you will be allowed a change in treating doctor.
What if I don't live in the service area?
If you do not live in the service area, you are not required to receive your health care from the certified network. Your insurance carrier will review your information and within 7 days will contact you by phone and in writing to discuss the handling of your care.
The Notice of Network Requirements states that I must receive medical care from the network if I live in the network service area. How is live defined?
Where an employee lives includes the employee's principal residence for legal purposes, including the physical address, which the employee represented to the employer as the employee's address. A temporary residence necessitated by the employer, or a temporary residence taken by the employee primarily for the purpose of receiving assistance with routine daily activities because of the compensable injury.
What if I need to be referred to a specialist?
If you need a specialist, your treating doctor will refer you. You must go to a healthcare provider in the network except for emergencies. Appointments to a specialist will be set up no later than 21 days after the date of the request. If urgent care is needed, a shorter time period may be appropriate.
What if I need a specialist that is not in the network?
If your treating doctor decides there is no provider or facility in the network that can provide the treatment you need for your compensable injury, he or she will contact the network for permission to send you to a provider outside of the network. Your treating doctor is required to submit to the network a completed referral form called the Request for Out-of-Network Specialist Form number IMO MSN4. The network will approve or deny the referral request within 7 days of receiving this form from the treating doctor. You and your treating doctor will be notified by telephone and in writing if the request is not approved. The notice will also explain the appeal process.
What is medical case management?
When you are injured at work, you will be provided with a telephonic case manager. A telephonic case manager is a licensed nurse case manager that will help to coordinate medical services recommended by your doctor. Your telephonic case manager will also provide education and assist with communication between you, your doctor, and your employer. The network wants you to have the best quality of care and great work outcomes.
How can I get a network-provided directory?
Your employer will have a network provider directory available, or you may go on our website to www.injurymanagement.com.
Will medical services need prior approval?
Some medical services will need to be approved in advance. Unless there is an emergency need, the certified network must approve some services before they are provided to you. Examples of such services are hospital stays, surgical procedures, some diagnostic tests, and physical therapy. For a detailed list of services that will require prior approval, please refer to your employer handbook or your provider handbook.
What happens if I am unable to work?
Your case manager will work with your doctor and your employer to help coordinate possible work programs to accommodate your restrictions while you are rehabilitating.
IMO has a passion to work with you. We are very committed to ensure that effective medical care and that a safe stay at work and return to work plan is achieved. Should you have any problems or questions regarding the IMO Med Select and the selection of a provider or any concerns or questions regarding an effective medical care plan or a return to work plan, please feel free to contact IMO. The telephonic case manager and the provider relations personnel are ready to help you.